Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Spartan 3 Crusher, back at it again with another camp video. And yes, I know the scenery's different, and that's because we're at the shelter I have made. This shelter being out of plywood that was washed up during Katrina. But today, go ahead and take it off my waist. We're not talking about a knife. It's similar to a knife. It's my sheath for my SCHF 42D Schrade. I went to OverWatch Supply and he helped me make one. And it's really nice. I like it. Sorry guys, trying to get my belt back on with this giant water canister on my side. I'm kind of mock camping right now. I just brought my bag just to do a little, wait, see how easy and it is to get here, what I need to change. So do a little bit of multitasking here, but go ahead and sit down. But as you can see, it's Kydex. I mean, yes, it's really awesome, very robust. It's OD green, which is awesome. Unfortunately, let's say if I just drop it in the ground, it's kind of camouflaged. So, thankfully, we got OverWatch David. He made this fire steel holder for me, which is very awesome. It secures nicely in place. If I can put it in here. Yeah, that takes a lot of force getting out. So, that's because it's at an angle, and which I really like, because if it's at an angle, it's not going to really slip out. Unless you twist it the other way, then it can easily pull out. So, I really like that. It's quite cool. So, belt loop, very simple. This is actually, I wanted it to be similar size to my the leather sheath, and it's just a little bit smaller, but it's the right size. I like it. Not too big, it's not too high. It's pretty much right where the Schrade, the original sheath was. It's instead of molded around, it's spacered and bolted down to it. So it holds my knife very well. Go ahead and stick that in the wood. So you can see I put a little lanyard on that. But it does have a drain hole. So, just for those times where you and your knife go for a swim and you forget to take your knife off, it does have a drain hole. Which, yeah, I don't know if every Kydex sheath has one, but if it doesn't, I think you should drill a drain hole in it. So, very awesome. I like it. Very robust. I mean, this was the first Kydex sheath that I ever made. I mean, of course, he helped me, showed me how to cut and everything, and that's because I wanted to learn. So, but yeah, I mean, it's very simple. All these are Phillips head screwdrivers, so if you ever, for some reason, need to take this apart, it doesn't take a Torx bit or, something weird that you may not have, like a star drive or a Torx bit, something like that. So, I like this. It's very robust. It's very nice. I love the color. What's cool about Kydex, it doesn't just come in, like black, green, and brown. It comes in an array of colors. For OverWatch Supply, I think he had some zombie green, some it was like galaxy looking. It was weird. It's like a blue galaxy looking. I don't know how to describe it, but it was pretty cool. But it took me about 3 days to make this. I mean, of course, not 3 full days. I went there for 3 separate days for about 2 of those days for an hour each. The last day I went there for like all day to finish this up. But I really like it. He helped me a lot, and now I'm I kind of know the basics. I'm not an expert at making Kydex sheaths. I wouldn't consider myself an expert, but so I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. It was very fun. Cutting it, polishing all the edges, and all the times where I thought I messed up, and it just turned out perfect. I mean, there's some few imperfections. Maybe some of the screws I think on the back aren't aligned just properly. It's just at the slightest of angles, but I mean that's just because it's handcrafted. There's going to be some slight errors. But I mean, just the slightest. This is near perfection right here. And, you know, I can't complain with this. This being my first one, drilling all the holes and everything, I can't complain at all. I like this a lot. And I'm very grateful for David at OverWatch Supply. Thanks a lot, man. It really means a lot. Having something like this, having something you made is a heck of a lot better than, you know, buying something. You know, yeah, you can buy a custom Kydex sheath, but making a custom Kydex sheath, it makes you more proud of it and more likely to take care of it. So this is definitely going to be around for a while. I still am going to keep the leather sheath. That's probably just going to be for like everyday carry. If I want to carry it out to like if I want to carry it out in public, I might not carry my custom Kydex sheath because this looks a little too tactical, and you know it's a little more bulky for just walking around town with. So, and that is legal in the state of Mississippi. You can walk around with a fixed blade on your waist as long as it's not concealed. So check your local laws before you walk around with a knife. I'm pretty sure in New York you can't do like what you can with Mississippi. So, but very good blade retention. I mean, this sucker, it's not coming out of there. Sorry for shaking the camera, guys, but it's not coming out of there at all. And there's I think that the rattle you hear is just the rattle of the lanyard. So this is really tight in here. Nice you know, nice snapping into place here. Grips the knife very well. So I like it a lot, guys. I can't complain. And of course I still like this knife. This knife's pretty awesome. Oh god. See. Sorry guys, got carried away. But yeah guys, so it's this sheath, I don't know how much it weighs. It's very light. It has to be like an ounce or two, so not very heavy. So this isn't going to weigh you down at all. So, but yeah guys, that's it for me. I was just doing a quick little video on my cool new Kydex sheath that David at OverWatch helped me build. So until next time guys, I'm Spark3 Crusher, and I'm signing off.